What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have another Sacramento International Airport spotting video for you guys. I hope you guys are excited for today's video. So happy to be back with more Sacramento spotting content, and this is another great spotting session at my home airport. So without further delay, let's see what planes I will be catching in today's video. So this spotting day at KSMF took place on July 15th, which is around the summertime as of that recording. And air travel back then was packed, although there were a number of cancellations during the summer season. But still, I managed to catch some good aircrafts that were coming in for landing. I only had two aircraft that I was going to be catching on that day. The first one is a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Missouri 1 livery. I've seen this special livery a couple times while I was out at KSMF, but this was my third catch of that livery ever since I first saw it back in April. The second aircraft is a freighter, and that is a FedEx Express Airbus A300-600F. A nice freighter aircraft in the FedEx fleet. I wanted a good picture of one with good lighting for like a while. Although months later, I already had some good photos of a FedEx A300 in good lighting. So with all the aircrafts out of the way, let's begin with the first few clips of this video. Alrighty guys, so here I am once again at Sacramento International Airport for more spotting videos. So, as you can see here, we got like a very busy Southwest section here. Like we got like a Southwest 737-800 right there. A Southwest 737-700 in the Canyon Blue tail is kind of like about to taxi to the runway. And yeah, so as you heard in the intro, I'm going to be catching Missouri 1 once again. This is like my third time of catching Missouri 1. And the FedEx A300, since they've been bringing those ever since the summer period. They used to operate DC-10s, but they decided to like swap in for A300s. Probably because the demand for cargo isn't that high, so I guess that's the reason why. So, with that being said, let's get started with our first aircraft. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, Missouri 1. Once again, this is my third time catching Missouri 1, and it's a beautiful state livery from Southwest. And I'm also glad to have the 1-400 mile by NG, but regardless enough, here she comes. Let me try getting in focus with her. Alright, perfect. Ah yes, with clear skies in the background. Wow, that just makes this photo look more better. Oh yes, look at the lighting. Wow. Judging by these photos, I got a couple of good photos that I took of Missouri 1, and there she goes into the touchdown. Smooth landing by the Southwest pilots. And here is Missouri 1. What a stunning livery that is, and she looks very nice in perfect lighting conditions. She had just arrived from Las Vegas' Harry Reid International Airport at Southwest Flight 2397. Now here are some more Southwest aircraft I also catch. The first one is a Southwest 737-800 in the Heart livery. This aircraft will be making the outbound flight as Southwest Flight 2517, and the registration of this aircraft is November 86903 Alpha. And the second Southwest aircraft I also catch is their Boeing 737-700 in the Canyon Blue livery. She'll be making the outbound flight to Portland International in Oregon, and the aircraft registration is November 242 Whiskey November. So many varieties of Southwest aircraft. They are a very common airline to see at Sacramento, and they continue to provide great customer service here at SMF. The next aircraft I caught was a Cessna Citation 525B registered November 15 Papa Golf. This aircraft is owned by the Shamrock Transportation Company located in Bakersfield, California. Really cool to capture some business jets once in a while. They do stand out in many Class Charlie airports, and it's really cool to get some varieties of aircraft. The next aircraft that is on final is a FedEx Express Airbus A300F. This aircraft had just arrived from the Super Hub in Memphis as FedEx Flight 308, and the aircraft registration is November 730 Foxtrot Delta. Really nice to have a proper photo of a FedEx A300. While I've already seen their A300s as of late, it was still nice to see one during the summer season. And now let's get into the clip of its landing. Yup, I see her, the FedEx Airbus A300. Man, it's really nice to see the FedEx A300 again. First time seeing them was actually in San Francisco, and then I saw this one. Well, I saw an A300 in Seattle,
And I saw this exact registration, November 370 Foxtrot Delta, here at Sacramento. And hopefully I can get a very good picture of it. Yeah, I see her right there. And honestly, it's pretty nice to catch the first ever Airbus aircraft. But regardless enough, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Alright. Once again, lighting should be perfect. Right, come on, come on. Alright, here we go. And let's see a touchdown. Let's see the heavy touchdown. Ooh. Sleek landing. Wow. Pretty nice. Alright, now let me see these photos. I'll just take off my... Come on. I know it's pretty much it's backlit because of like the sun. There we go. Look at that. This is one of the good photos that I took. And honestly, really proud of this photo right here. I'm glad it really turned out nice.
And here are the photos of the FedEx A300 600F. Really nice on how these photos turned out. Clear skies and a good lighting really makes this photo look great. So pretty much I already captured the aircrafts that were in my list, but I didn't want to leave KSMF right away, so here's a video clip on what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the time at Sacramento Airport. Well, that was a good round of photos right there, so I think what I'm gonna do, just to make this video long, I don't want to be too short of a video, but what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna be spawning on the parking garage once again, and probably catch more aircraft from either, well, mainly 17, was this 17? Oh yes, 17 left, and yeah. So, with that being said, I guess I'll be heading to the parking garage right now. Well, it's back to the parking garage we go. Let's begin here with this Delta connection number E175 at Gate Alpha 1. Registered November 294 Sierra Yankee, she will soon be heading out to Salt Lake City in a couple of minutes. Next, we have another E175. This one is operated by Horizon Air for Alaska Airlines, and the aircraft registration is November 627 Quebec X-Ray. Really nice to see an Alaska E175 operated by Horizon Air. They do fly here sometimes with some of their E175s operated by SkyWest that fly here commonly as well. However, these aircraft are starting to become common at KSMF as their Q400s are now retired, which is unfortunate to say. And how about this? We do have a SkyWest house livery but Marinade CRJ200 registered November 9080 Sierra Whiskey. Really nice to see a SkyWest house livery aircraft. They are very uncommon in many regional jets, and it's a lucky shot for me to actually catch one. Next up, we do have a United Airlines Airbus A320 in the Continental Globe colors. Registered November 444 Uniform Alpha, this aircraft will be making the outbound departure for Denver International as Flight 2019. Really nice for United to have 4 flights to Denver in one day. Denver is a very popular destination for Sacramento. And now we move on to some arrivals. There was only one arrival I caught, and that is a Delta connection number E175 arriving from Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Operated by SkyWest Airlines, the flight number for this flight is 4086 and the registration of that aircraft is November 272 Sierra Yankee. Perhaps being one of the most common aircraft that come to Sacramento, they are a workhorse for Delta, and it's nice for them to utilize this aircraft for their regional operations. Now let's get into the landing video of this aircraft.
Alright, and here comes a Delta connection, Embraer E175, touching down on runway 17 left. This aircraft arrived from Seattle. I would say like Delta connection E175s are really common here in Sacramento. We mainly get like a lot of regional jets coming around. We also do have another Delta E175 right there that just finished pushback. So like get a couple of pictures of that aircraft. Come on guys. Alright, here we go. And that aircraft is just starting to taxi out into the runway.
I only had one photo of that aircraft, and I think this shot really turned out good. The heat haze was a letdown for this photo if I were to upload it to JP, but overall, it wasn't that bad for a photo like this, so I'll take it. And here's another photo of November 294 Sierra Yankee after she just finished pushing back out of Gate Alpha 1. Once again, she'll be making the outbound departure for Salt Lake City. And now we move on to the United A320's departure out of runway 17 left with Denver International Airport. I got a nice video of its departure and it was overall a good video nevertheless. Now here's that departure clip.
Alright, in comes a United A320, just like what I talked about in like the pushback video, like pushback pictures. But yeah, we got a United A320 departing, and there she is. Oh yeah, give us some of those good pictures. This is why I like the 35 to 300mm lens, because it literally just like catches the aircraft really close. But yeah, there she goes. I can try like zooming in properly. Yeah, there she goes.
And here are some amazing pictures of its departure. I think these photos overall turned out amazing and there was also good lighting too, which makes the colors appear vibrant. And soon after, the Delta E-175 made its way down runway 17 left for its outbound flight to Salt Lake City. I also got a good departure video of that aircraft too, and I was overall proud of it. So here's the departure video of that plane.
Alright, and we have a Delta connection number E-175 rolling on runway 17 left, and this aircraft will be heading back to Salt Lake City. So yeah, there she is, right there. Now if I can get the good shot, I'll be perfect. Right, here she comes. Here she comes. And there she goes off to Salt Lake City. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this spotting. I know it was short, but we do have some Alaska E-175s right there that are about to take off. Yeah, so once again, I know the spotting was short. I just had like 2 aircraft that I'm gonna be catching, and I got them. So yeah, I guess that'll do for the spotting video.
And here are some rotation shots of that aircraft. Similar to the United A320, there was good lighting and I overall got some amazing shots of that aircraft as she leaves the ground. So that is pretty much it for this spotting video. I know it wasn't that long, but I spent like 30 minutes at the airport before I had to head back home. But I did get some amazing photos of varieties of aircraft while I was there, and they should be perfect for editing once I get home. But other than that, another great spotting day at Sacramento. A few specials, but I did manage to catch that FedEx AC100, which was the highlight for this spotting session. Along with 2 different liveries, it really did make this KSMF spotting day fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. And if you want to see more of my plane spotting content, then you can click on the card that's going to appear on your screen, and you can check out all my plane spotting content I did from the past, from clips to videos. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.